Hey guys, welcome back. So I thought I'd record a little Bedwars video, just a little commentary. I haven't really warmed up yet, but I'm in my first game here, and I'm just gonna explain to you how I had the most awkward interview ever for applying at a job, and like how badly I fucked up. Because I am an awkward person. Like I am vibrant, I am nice, I am swell in real life. I mean, like online, but like in like real life situations, it's like, what the fuck, this is weird. So I'm applying for a job at McDonald's. I applied online, it went all well, you know, and so I applied, as you do, online on this form. I was like, oh, this would be a piece of piss. I'll do it easily. First time, I instantly get rejected. Just, nope, you can't apply. No reason or anything. Just, nope, you aren't allowed to work here, alright? We don't want you working here. I was like, oh, okay. And then I realized, oh, wait, it's because I wasn't of age to work, because I was applying a few days before my birthday, and I was like, oh, God. And so I applied a little bit later, and I got the job. And I was like, oh, cool, gotta go in for an interview. This should be easy. Just a one-on-one situation. Be myself. Just say why I want to work there. Done. Easy. There was multiple people there. There was so many people, and I was like, I said hi to one of them, and I thought this guy was the interviewer, and he's like, hi. And he's just another guy trying to get a job at my beloved McDonald's. And I was confused. I was like, what the hell? So I walk in, I sit down, and I'm with the guy, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? He's like, hey. I see his birth certificate and his like resume and all of his information right in front of him. I'm like, oh God, I forgot that. What am I gonna do now? And so I'm like worrying, like, oh God, I forgot to bring all my like information, like all my personal information. What am I gonna do? Am I gonna get like instantly denied or something? Like, what's gonna happen? And so I'm like just sitting there so worried the whole time, and I don't know what to do. So I'm like worrying my ass off. Then I realized these guys probably didn't apply online like I did. These guys probably are like here for the first time interview. So I'm sitting there and I'm scared as hell. Like, I'm just sitting there like awkward. And then the next guy walks in. I'm like, what? Another person? This is ridiculous. What am I gonna do? So I sat there and we were just all sitting there. We were waiting for the people. Like, oh yeah, just come sit over here where there's no people. And we'll come meet with you soon. We'll give you your interview. We'll tell you what we're all about. I'll give you that gok. So I'm sitting there. You know, it's a swell. I'm just like, oh yeah, what's up guys? I go on my phone. I'm not sure if that's a good thing to do during an interview, but I was bored out of my mind. I didn't know what to do, and being bored is something that I cannot handle. So I just sat there on my phone and was messaging people in our school group chat, which I hope none of them ever find my videos. I hope I never get big. Actually, that's a lie. And so they walk in and they're like, hey, so sit over here, as I've said, and we'll get your interview going. It'll be all nice, and my bed's gone, and we will, get started soon. So I'm like, yep, sounds good. And so we start, and it's like, hey, welcome, we got all like your interviews here, can I see him? And I'm like, oh God, I don't have mine. What am I gonna do? This is the scariest moment of my life. But it was fine apparently, because like they had it online or some shit like that. And so then we move on. We start getting asked questions like, what is your win streak on Bedwars? And I'm like, oh God, they're gonna realize I don't have a good win streak. This is horrible. This is the worst thing that could ever happen to me. Oh, I'm stressed and I'm freaking out. They asked about like, well, why do you want to work here? What's your problem? Why do you want to sit here and work at McDonald's? And I just like, I'm the casually good, awesome man at talking. I am. Just said, yeah, money. I mean, I am too good to be working here, but money is a real thing. That's something that I want. Get those VIP ranks on Bedwars and stuff. And they're asking, okay, for real, they're asking questions about like, what inspires you to work here? And I'm like, it's a McDonald's. I don't think we want to work here because it's not the ideal workplace. But I guess it's a question you gotta ask. Like, you're an interviewer, you gotta ask questions like that. You can't just expect like not to ask questions like that, because no one really has a reason to work there. Maybe like they need money, but like no one's gonna be like, I'm in love with the idea of flipping patties and doing that type of stuff. That just seems like a dream to me. It seems like such a good thing to do. And it's like oh, you don't answer like, yes, it's just been my dream since I was a little kid to flip patties. So I answered like, oh yeah, I like money. Money's a pretty cool thing. That's a resourceful thing. So yeah, I'm being asked a bunch of questions. Everyone else is. We're going around in a circle. We introduce ourselves, and everyone's like, hey, yeah, I like doing this, and this. And I literally go, hello, I like playing video games, and I'm 14. That's all I say, and everyone's just giving these big introductions about themselves and be like, yeah, this is me, I'm this person, And I sat there and said, hi, I like video games, and that's literally it. I said nothing else, just hi, I like video games. So yeah, and then they're like, okay, cool. But it got so awkward because, so we answered the questions, like, so, like, what are your intentions to work here? Obviously, that's one of the questions. And everyone's like, yeah, and I was zoned out. I was just thinking about, oh man, I want to go back to my Bedwars. Why am I not there playing Bedwars right now? This is creeping me out. And then I accidentally just forget what we're talking about. Like, and it's like literally zoned out. I'm like, fuck, this is over. This interview's over. So I'm saying like, yeah, this interview's over. I am not getting the position. There's no way. Until my brain was like, okay, kick in. Awesome super mode. Let's think about this one. Let's get a cool answer in so we don't flip and fail it. And so I came up with the brilliant idea of saying, oh yeah, because I really enjoy working. I've been trying to work since I was young, but obviously too young to work. And so yeah, I really want to work. I want to try and get some of that nice work experience so I can be a big man lawyer when I'm older. And like I completely zoned down. I was like, oh god, I am not going to be getting this position. So I'm sitting there like really scared, like I'm shaking. Like this is a big thing. This is like first ever job, and I'm only 14, so it's legal in Australia. Don't worry. So I'm working this young in Australia, and I'm the youngest there. I was like, oh yeah, these guys will look pretty young. These guys they look all pretty much younger than me. Some of them looked a little bit older. Some of them look year 9s. We go around the table, and they're all in year 11, about to fucking graduate. They're all there sitting, being like, yeah, I'm about to graduate and stuff like that. And I'm sitting there being like, hey, I'm in year 8. I'm not graduating anytime soon. What? No. So that was the first part of it, and so we'll move to the second part. It's the so the second part, we were just like looking through the resumes and seeing what time we're open. I said every day and every weekend because I want to work all the time and because I never get tired. I am the working man. So that's basically the story of how I became the big employee. I'm now working McDonald's every single day of my life for the rest of the eternal ray of life on this planet Earth. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching so much. I will see you in a bit. Peace.